Before we get on to the game on Friday, I just wanted to get your thoughts on this. Nick's actually mentioned that he's watching online. He says, do you think we can reach 9th by the end of the season? Is the top 10 finish back on? Because a few weeks ago, we were kind of going, like, it's not going to happen at all. But do you think it might happen now, Dan? Is it possible?
I think I didn't think it pre-Man City. I didn't think it was, because I didn't think they'd get as many points as they did from those games. But when you look at the cushion, I know the teams below them do have a game in hand and whatnot, but I don't see why not. I think Southampton from game to game are only getting better, and the opposition are now only getting weaker. And there will be the argument, of course, that the teams they're now going to be playing are kind of, bar Aston Villa, are kind of fighting to stay in the league. So they're going to bring different tests. But ultimately, I think Saints are just so in their own lane at the moment. They just seem to be going through the gears and just getting better week by week. I honestly do think top 10 is most certainly on the cards, to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and say I'd be really disappointed if they didn't get it, because I still think they've improved massively since last season in different areas of their game. But I do think it's an opportunity now that has opened up. I personally would just love to see them finish above clubs like Villa, Leicester, basically the clubs that sign their players. I'd love to see them finish above, really, in a kind of selfish way. But yeah, I don't think you can sit here and
all
say
these teams that won the transfer window.
Yeah, precisely. And on just going back to Shay Adams, I don't want to labour on that point, but he is a top professional, and I'm so happy for him because he really has stepped up this season. And I think it'll be brilliant when he does finish the season with more goals than Danny Ings. I think that would be a kind of big pat on the back for himself.
Be awesome. Glenn, is the top 10 on, do you think? Or is this where we stuff it up?
Yeah, well, before these 5 games that we've just had, I think we all thought we'll maybe get 2 points from that lot, and we've got however many it is, 8 or 9.
Yeah.
The next 5 will kind of dictate whether we've got a shout of finishing 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, or we'll end up 14th. Because if we drop the ball and only pick up maybe 3 points out of the next 5 games, we could get anything between 3 and 15. Let's be honest, and that's the difference between challenging up near the European places or falling away to 14th. So, yeah, ask me in 4 or 5 weeks' time. But I think Saints are playing well enough at the moment. You just expect it to continue, but our experience tells us that it doesn't, and there will be a crashing back down to earth at some point. Next game up is Norwich. We've already lost to them once, and they're garbage. So who's to say that's not going to happen? I mean, with our home form, their away form, next Friday should be a gimme, but it never works out like that. So let's see. I've over the years I've grown very realistic about things.
We've been following them for too long, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Anyway, great question. Thanks, Nick.